If you think Morgan Freeman's life has been nothing but fame, success, and smooth sailing, the reality is far richer and more complex. Behind that calm smile and iconic voice lies a story of patience, perseverance, and quiet determination that few ever fully see. Before the awards, the legendary roles, and the recognition from Hollywood, Morgan walked a path filled with uncertainty, challenges, and moments that tested his resolve. This is not a story of scandal or exaggeration. It is the story of a man whose journey embodies resilience, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to his dream, even when circumstances seemed discouraging. Childhood in Mississippi. Morgan Freeman was born in 1937 in Mississippi, a place and a time that offered limited opportunities for a young black boy. Growing up amidst poverty and segregation, he witnessed firsthand the societal barriers that made many dreams seem unreachable. Despite this, he carried within him a quiet curiosity and a vivid imagination, a sense of possibility that refused to be extinguished. Life was rarely stable. He moved frequently, often living with relatives or in modest housing, learning early the value of adaptability. These experiences shaped a perceptive and observant young man, one who noticed people, emotions, and subtle cues, skills that would later inform his extraordinary acting. Discovering acting. Morgan's first glimpse of acting came in school, on a small stage far from the glamour of Hollywood. It was a space where he could explore new identities, express emotions, and step outside the limitations that surrounded him. In those early moments, he found a sense of purpose and freedom, a clarity that hinted at the life he wanted to build. Yet practical realities demanded compromise. Opportunities for formal training or exposure were scarce, and survival often took precedence over dreams. For a time, he set aside acting, focusing on practical choices that seemed necessary for his future: service and self-discovery. As a young man, Morgan joined the Air Force, embracing a path that promised stability and purpose. He worked diligently and fulfilled his duties, yet he could not ignore the quiet pull of his true calling. The dream he had tried to set aside persisted, gently reminding him that he could not live a life dictated solely by expectation. Ultimately, he made a bold choice, leaving a secure career to pursue acting, a decision that reflected both courage and hope. This leap was not reckless, but a testament to his conviction that a meaningful life required following the passion that had endured since childhood. Early struggles in Hollywood. Returning to the world of acting, Morgan encountered the harsh realities of an industry that did not readily embrace him. He spent years performing in small theaters, taking low-paying jobs, and enduring repeated rejection. Casting directors often overlooked him, deeming him too serious, too calm, or simply different from the Hollywood mold. Opportunities passed by, yet he persisted, not out of ambition for fame, but out of a devotion to the craft itself. Acting was the language of his soul, the space where he felt fully alive, and giving up was never an option. Learning through observation. Morgan's early challenges were formative rather than discouraging. Every role, every audition, every setback became a lesson in patience, emotional depth, and resilience. Life's hardships, poverty, societal limitations, and repeated disappointments were never obstacles to his talent, but rather experiences that enriched it. Each small theater performance, every overlooked opportunity, and every modest paycheck added nuance and authenticity to his craft. By observing people and enduring these challenges, he honed a presence and a voice that would eventually captivate audiences worldwide. Maintaining the dream. Even into his 30s and 40s, recognition remained elusive, yet Morgan never abandoned his dream. While many peers were settling into conventional lives, he continued to navigate uncertain work, tight finances, and the constant pressure of an industry slow to acknowledge his potential. He faced doubts that might have discouraged anyone else, yet he persevered. Acting was never optional, it was essential. The dream that had inspired him as a child remained alive, patiently guiding him through the years of struggle. small victories on stage and screen. Morgan's first meaningful acknowledgement came through small theater productions and early television roles. While these roles offered limited visibility and modest pay, they provided validation and an opportunity to grow as an actor. Personal sacrifices were inevitable, from long hours to emotional investment in roles that might never reach wide audiences. Every performance was a step forward, and every small success reinforced the value of dedication and patience. These early victories, though quiet, built the foundation for the acclaim that would eventually follow. Gradual recognition. Over time, Morgan Freeman's persistence began to bear fruit. Stage performances and television appearances drew attention, revealing a talent distinct from conventional Hollywood expectations. His depth, authenticity, and commanding presence could not be ignored. Recognition did not arrive as instant stardom, but as a gradual appreciation, reflecting the deliberate cultivation of skill, patience, and resilience. Audiences and peers began to see the unique qualities he brought to every role, marking the first signs that decades of perseverance were beginning to pay off. Late blooming stardom. It was not until his 50s that Morgan Freeman's career reached a turning point. Landmark roles in films such as Driving Miss Daisy, Glory, and Lean on Me brought him the widespread recognition he had earned over decades. This late-blooming success demonstrates that talent and dedication are not diminished by time. His achievements were the product of consistency, integrity, and steadfast commitment, showing that perseverance is often more critical than early acclaim. Each role reflected not just skill, but the emotional and professional growth cultivated through years of experience. The challenges of recognition. Even as acclaim arrived, the personal and professional pressures persisted. Fame brought public scrutiny, expectations, and responsibilities that required careful navigation. Morgan's calm, authoritative presence became his public signature. Yet behind the voice and smile was a man who had endured decades of waiting, striving, and overcoming obstacles. Recognition did not erase the lessons learned from struggle. It was simply the continuation of a journey that had required patience, self-discipline, and resilience. The human behind the icon. Despite decades of public acclaim, Morgan Freeman remains profoundly human. He has faced rejection, financial insecurity, societal limitations, and professional biases. His life reminds us that even those who seem unshakable carry experiences that shape and deepen them. The commanding presence admired by millions is built on decades of learning, observation, and resilience. Every pause, inflection, and subtle gesture on screen reflects a life rich with experience and endurance, making his performances resonate deeply with audiences. Lessons in perseverance. Morgan Freeman's story celebrates the power of perseverance. Dreams deferred are not denied. Obstacles can become teachers, and achievement is defined by durability as much as talent. His journey demonstrates that acting, and by extension any pursuit, is not merely a profession, but the expression of a soul unwilling to be silenced. He exemplifies the value of patience, integrity, and unwavering commitment, proving that steadfastness can lead to results that endure far beyond early recognition or easy success. Inspiration across generations. Today, Morgan Freeman inspires both admiration and reflection. His journey is a testament to patience, resilience, and the rewards of holding true to one's vision. His story illustrates that age is not a limitation, late success is no less meaningful, and perseverance can triumph over circumstances. He teaches that challenges enhance character, that struggles enrich experience, and that enduring commitment can lead to a legacy that touches generations. A life of wisdom. At 88, Morgan Freeman embodies wisdom, patience, and profound understanding. The world knows his voice, his presence, and his extraordinary talent, but the true lesson lies in the decades of effort, endurance, and quiet determination that preceded recognition. He waited for opportunities, persevered through rejection, and nurtured a lifelong passion, leaving a legacy defined not only by fame, but by character, resilience, and integrity. Conclusion: the story of Morgan Freeman is one of patience, perseverance, and reflection. It transcends the screen, the awards, and the public image of an icon. It is the story of a man who never gave up on his dreams, who transformed struggle into strength, and who became unforgettable not because life was easy, but because he refused to stop moving forward. His journey reminds us that greatness is earned through endurance, that recognition may come late, and that the human spirit, guided by courage and determination, can overcome even the most challenging obstacles. Morgan Freeman's life is a profoundly human story, a lesson in resilience and an enduring inspiration.